Over eons, our planet has experienced periods of intense cold, ice ages that have reshaped the world as we know it. Vast ice sheets, stretching for thousands of miles, have locked away water, carving out valleys and leaving behind a transformed landscape. Today we find ourselves in a period of relative warmth, an interglacial period, but the question remains, what if the next ice age were to grip our planet once more? The very thought sends shivers down our spines, conjuring images of a world encased in ice. A world vastly different from the one we inhabit today. The prospect of another ice age might seem like a distant threat, a tale whispered through the ages. However, the Earth's climate is a delicate dance, a complex interplay of forces that is not fully understood. While we bask in the relative warmth of the present, the planet's history tells a story of dramatic change, of cycles of cold and warmth that have shaped the very face of our Earth. In this exploration, we embark on a journey to uncover the potential consequences of another ice age. We will delve into the scientific understanding of these dramatic climate shifts, examining the potential impact on our planet and its inhabitants. Join me as we venture into the chilling possibilities of a future ice age. Imagine a world where temperatures plummet, plunging far below what we consider normal. The once familiar rhythm of the seasons would be thrown into disarray as winter tightens its grip, extending its icy reign. This dramatic drop in global temperatures would ripple across the planet, disrupting the delicate balance of our climate system. Ocean currents, the lifeblood of our planet, would be altered, impacting weather patterns across continents. The Gulf Stream, that engine of warmth that keeps the North Atlantic temperate, could weaken, plunging regions of Europe into a deep freeze. Imagine a London gripped by Arctic conditions, the Thames frozen solid. Across the globe, weather systems would become more extreme and unpredictable. Storms would intensify, lashing coastlines with ferocious power. Rainfall patterns would shift, leading to droughts in some areas and floods in others. The very fabric of our climate, so intricately woven, would be torn asunder. As temperatures plummet, a transformation of epic proportions would begin. Ice sheets, vast expanses of frozen water, would expand their dominion, relentlessly creeping outward from the poles. Imagine the Greenland ice sheet, already a behemoth of ice and snow, growing larger, its icy fingers reaching further south. Glaciers, those rivers of ice, would swell and advance, carving their way through valleys and mountains, reshaping the landscape before our very eyes. The visual impact would be staggering, a testament to the raw power of nature, but the consequences would be far-reaching, impacting not just the physical world but the living world as well. Coastal communities, home to millions, would be displaced by the advancing ice and rising sea levels. Imagine entire cities forced to relocate, their inhabitants seeking refuge from the encroaching cold. The human cost would be immeasurable. Chapter 3: The Receding Tides. As temperatures plummet and ice sheets expand, the oceans would begin to recede. Locked away in these frozen behemoths, vast quantities of water would be sequestered, causing sea levels to fall dramatically, exposing land that has been submerged for millennia. Coastlines would be redrawn as new land emerges from the depths. Imagine the North Sea, once a bustling waterway, shrinking to reveal a vast plain connecting Britain to mainland Europe. The Bering Land Bridge, that ancient pathway between Asia and North America, could re-emerge, a ghostly echo of a bygone era. This reshaping of the world's coastlines would have profound implications for human societies. Ports and coastal cities, once thriving hubs of commerce and culture, would find themselves stranded, their lifelines to the sea severed. Chapter 4: A world starved. The most immediate and devastating impact of an ice age would be felt in the very heart of our civilization, our ability to feed ourselves. The fertile lands that sustain us would be transformed into frozen wastelands. Imagine the American Midwest, the breadbasket of a nation, buried beneath a thick mantle of ice and snow. Crops would wither and die, unable to withstand the prolonged cold and shortened growing seasons. Livestock would perish, leaving a gaping hole in our food supply. The very foundation of our global food system would crumble, leading to widespread shortages and famine. The consequences of such a collapse would be catastrophic. Desperate for sustenance, people would be forced to migrate, leading to mass movements of populations and inevitable conflict. The social fabric that binds us together would be stretched to its breaking point, threatening the very existence of our civilization. And Chapter 5, A Great Migration. As the icy grip of the Ice Age tightens, humanity would be faced with a stark choice: adapt or perish. Those living in the northern latitudes would be forced to migrate south, seeking refuge in warmer climates. Imagine a mass exodus of people, millions strong, all heading towards the equator, their survival at stake. This unprecedented movement of people would put immense pressure on the resources and infrastructure of the regions they migrate to. Competition for food, water, and shelter would be fierce, leading to social unrest and conflict. The very fabric of our global community would be tested as never before. Imagine a world where borders become meaningless, where nations struggle to cope with the influx of desperate migrants. The challenges would be immense, demanding unprecedented levels of cooperation and compassion if we are to survive as a species. Outro, a future uncertain. The prospect of another ice age is a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of our existence. While we cannot predict with certainty when or if such an event will occur, understanding the potential consequences is crucial for our long-term survival. It is a call to action, a reminder that we must respect the delicate balance of our planet and work together to mitigate the risks posed by climate change. As we peer into the uncertain future, we are reminded of the resilience of life on Earth. Despite facing numerous challenges, life has always found a way to adapt and survive. Perhaps in the face of another ice age, humanity will rise to the challenge, drawing upon our ingenuity and collective spirit to overcome adversity. The story of humanity is one of adaptation, of overcoming challenges and emerging stronger. The possibility of another ice age may seem daunting, but it also serves as a powerful reminder of our capacity for innovation and our responsibility to safeguard the future of our planet for generations to come.